Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's reading, which is what's blocking them from coming forwards. This is a love advice tarot reading, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm concentrating mainly on tarot, but I do have an oracle card for advice as well. Right, so what's blocking them from coming forwards? As normal at the moment, well, I'm saying that, I don't really know whether I'm going to do all of them like this, but I am shuffling live on camera today. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle all the decks while I speak to you. So I have done a pre-shuffle and clear, but I'm going to go ahead and do some more now. So guys, I hope you're all doing great today. Remember, today's reading's intuitive and general, so some of the messages may not resonate. If they don't, just ignore them, take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading within 48 hours or less. It's normally around 24, but it can be up to 48. To book your reading, check the description box below, or you can go to spiritual-candy.com. Yeah, and what else do I want to tell you? Yeah, if you go over to spiritual-candy.com, there is a free course, there is a free book, there are some free printables, and there's also the blog. I have a weekly blog. I'm really passionate about writing, and the guides really bring through amazing information when I write. So please, if you've got any interest in spiritual awakening, spiritual relationships, etc., there's loads on there. So yeah, okay, so today I'm going to take one from each deck. I'm just going to put these over here for now, and we will do yeah, one from each deck, and we are looking at what's blocking them from coming forwards, or coming forward, sorry. What's blocking them from coming forward? So that's one group. Right, okay, so these are the three groups. If you saw the cards coming out and you want to make a blind choice, if you look away now, I will tell you when to look back and I will move them around. Okay, so look away now. Okay, you can look back now. And then I'm going to pop these on here like that. Okay, so these are the three choices. Anyone who is new to Spiritual Candy, it's really great to have you here. So I hope you enjoy today's reading. Please subscribe. I want to get to 10,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. No, don't do that, don't do that. Subscribe and stay subscribed. Okay, let's get on with today's reading. Let's have a look. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed, by the way. It really means the world to me, and please leave me a message in the comments. It's always great to hear from you. I read every comment. So yeah, hi number ones, hope you're amazing. So what's blocking them from coming forwards? Right, okay, so we've got Consultant Expert, Three of Cups, the Empress, Fertility. Right. So this is interesting because we've got a double 3 here. You know what? You don't have all the information. You don't have all the information yet. That's what this card normally means when it comes out for me in a reading. So it's not clear yet. You don't have all the information. It could be many different things, but the thing is there's something crucial that you don't know. And I think that even based on this reading, there's something you don't know. You may have to go ahead and choose another reading to find out what it is that's missing, if that makes sense, because I do think there's something, and I think it's going to be different for all of you. I mean, for some of them, this 3 of Cups, there could be somebody else involved. Okay, they're saying for some of you, not all of you, and if this is you, you will already be aware of it, so don't panic if this doesn't sound right. If you think that you are dating or interested in someone who's single, then perhaps they are. You know, it's not for sure, but I do think there's potentially someone else involved, or something else, which I'll come to in a minute. However, for some of you, it's perhaps a mother, you know, as in if you are interested in or dating a guy who has an ex or someone who's perhaps the mother of the child or whatever, because this is the Divine Mother, the fertility card, and the fact that this is a fertility card, it's possible that he has a partner who has a child or is pregnant or something, and this could be what's blocking them from coming forward. However, I think if they've got an ex or a partner with a child, and it's unlikely that you don't know about it. However, if it's possible that they are interested in someone else that you don't know about, so you know, but there's definitely something quite key that you don't know about. I think for some of you, what it is that with this 3 of Cups, it can be about having a good time, celebrating with friends, having fun. And I think for some of you, the reality is this person is kind of having a good time with their mates, and maybe is not really wanting to kind of settle. But I think so I do think there's a few different things going on here. To be honest, if you pick group number 1, I would certainly consider going ahead and picking a reading that's either general, you know, like a yes/no tarot, or a answer your question tarot answers your question. I've got a few of them. I certainly think that might be advisable, because I think the reason I'm struggling to answer this is because there's so many different possibilities. It's possible that it's because he is more interested in he or she is more interested in having a good time with their friends. It's possible an ex that's got a child or is pregnant with this person's child, and so that's kind of in the way. There's certainly something, a crucial piece of information missing though, and that's what's causing the problem. It might not be that you don't know what's blocking them, but more like, well, I know that he's got a pregnant ex-girlfriend, but what is it about that that's that's in the way? I think there's something else. You maybe know some of the block, but there's something else as well. There's something, a piece of the jigsaw that's not in place yet. So that's kind of crucial. I do think for some people they have got somebody else, because the Empress is the feminine, and this is like this kind of Divine Mother, Queen, Empress energy, and I feel like it's possible that they have somebody else and they're not telling you, or they haven't told you. I do think this is a possibility, okay? I certainly think they've got another situation, whether it's friends, child, or partner, or love interest. There's something else that you don't know about that is causing them to not be able to come towards you. So I hope that makes sense. Loads of love, number 1s. Please subscribe. I would love it if you can. Want to get to 10,000. I will see you soon. If you would like your own private reading, you can look in the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care. Right, here we go. Hi number twos, how you doing? Right, so what's blocking them from coming forwards? So we've got patience, temperance, King of Wands, and friendship. You know, the King of Wands could be many things, because I do think this is them. Whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. But I do feel like this is them. So what's blocking them from coming forwards is it's very likely that this is a sort of a sense of responsibility. Okay, so it could be that either, or it could be one of these options. It could be one, that they are very busy with work, they've got a career, a responsible job, and that they are kind of engaged with their work. It could be that they have a very sort of clear vision of their life, and so they're kind of busy focusing on that, doing that, trying to move towards that, and so they kind of are focused on that rather than the relationship. Okay, so that's possible as well. It could, so it's something around the responsibility. If it's not either of those things, and this could very much be about him or her not wanting to kind of make too much of a commitment before they are sure. The King of Wands is someone who, once they are committed, they are committed. You know, this is someone who's kind of fiery and passionate and committed and heart and soul. You know, they are really, like I say, they really go all in. They're very feisty and fiery and you know, very determined, and so I feel like it's potential with this friendship that they just kind of, they don't want to spoil a friendship, or they don't want to overcommit before they're ready. So for some people, for some of them, it's that they kind of, they've got commitments elsewhere, not another person necessarily. It's more like their job or their hobbies or whatever keep them so busy that they're kind of focused there predominantly. But for some of you, it's that they don't want to commit before they are sure. Okay, you've got the Temperance, which is called patience in the John Holland. So it's funny because they're really saying here, you need to be patient with this situation. This is about things coming into balance. This is about tranquility. This is about allowing emotional balance to come into play. So I do think what they're suggesting here is, you know, just take it steady, allow things to unfold naturally. I mean, what is good about this King of Wands is this is someone who is largely, you know, yes, they're charismatic, and yes, they're fiery and feisty, but this is someone who is mature and focused and clear. You know, this isn't sort of an immature, flitty energy. For some of you, they're saying work from the friendship and build from there. You know, so it's like, take your time with this situation. This person is not likely to make a big commitment before they are sure, because once they make their mind up, they take it on and they really run with it, you know. So, you know, just give it some time. Don't rush at the situation, and have some patience. But I don't see there's anything like that's worrying here. It's more a sense of responsibility that's stopping them from coming forwards. Like they know that they can't make that commitment at the minute, or they want to be sure before they make the commitment, if that makes sense. Loads of love, number twos. Please subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please comment, please share. Have an amazing day. If you want your own reading, it's £20, 20 minutes. You get your reading within 48 hours. You can check the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. Guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you really soon. Hi number 3s, how you doing? Hope you are amazing. So what's blocking them? What is blocking them? What's blocking them from coming forward? So this is interesting here, because we've got justice, we've got the solar plexus chakra, and we've got helpful person. This is to do with the right thing happening. And it doesn't mean that them not coming forwards is the right thing. But there is something, there is something about the block that is in some ways helpful. This card, helpful person, someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So that could be a special message for a few of you, that you might know that there's someone who can help you in this situation. But I think on the whole it's saying that actually the blocking is helpful. It is the helpful situation, because it's allowing the right thing to happen. You know, with this justice card, be very, very aware that what you put in is what you'll get out. The justice card is about being fair and just and right. Look at your situation intellectually. Are you being fair? Are you doing right by all people involved? If you're not, this could be why your situation feels blocked, because this justice card can very much be a card of karma. You know, if you're being fair and doing the right thing by everybody, then you will, this card is great, because this is a card saying that you will get what you deserve. I mean, it literally means you will get what you deserve. So if you've been kind and loving and generous and you've done right by everyone, then this will come to you, come back to you. But if you haven't, then this is what will come back to you. Now, I know I'm talking about you and we're saying about what's blocking them, but I feel like what's blocking them is that there's something around the situation that's not fair or not right. It could be your relationship. It could be the way they've treated you. It could be the way you've treated them. It doesn't matter. But the point is that justice is or will be being served in this situation. Okay? So it's helpful in that it helps you to see that. Now, that's not always the case. I mean, you know, we won't get into the morality of justice and all that in this reading, but it's not always the case that things are that straightforward. I think sometimes people think, well, if I've been really fair and right to this person, then that means that I'll attract that back. It doesn't always happen like that, obviously. But in this situation, there is something about that. There is something to do with doing the right thing. It is also possible that there's some sort of legal situation around the person, divorce, something to do with children, you know, something to do with separation, legal separation, parental responsibilities, etc. There's something around doing the right thing that could be blocking them. I've got a feeling that for a lot of you, it's a helpful situation, i.e. it's maybe blocking someone who perhaps is not right for you. It's not by any stretch of the imagination all of you number 3s, it's just some of you. Okay, but be aware that if you are giving love and joy towards someone and you are not getting it back, it could be some sort of block because this person cannot reciprocate for whatever reason. Do you see what I mean? So you will get what you put in, but this person perhaps isn't the one who will be able to mirror that back. It might be that somebody else will be the mirror for that. I certainly think that this is to do with shining your light and your personal power. I've got a feeling that this situation involves either you or them being drained by a situation. It could be a legal situation, it could be a karmic situation, but there's something around this that is draining. It could well be that this is helpful, this block, because actually it's stopping you from having to get involved in this difficult situation. There's certainly something that is going on that is to do with justice. So it's either a legal situation or something that is, you know, like karmically being played out, and it's kind of, the block is somehow helpful for you. I really do feel it's helpful. I think for some of you this card is there to say, do you know what, there's someone who can help you with this situation. You've already been thinking about this, so this is kind of like a synchronistic message for you. But on the whole, I think what they're saying is be aware of how this block could be helping you from, or protecting you from, getting involved in a difficult, messy or power draining situation. Okay, I certainly think that they've got something to sort out. They need to sort something out and find their power and come back into their light in order so that they can move forwards with their situation. So I hope that makes sense. So guys, this is what's blocking them from coming forwards. Love advice for tarot love advice tarot reading. I don't know what I'm talking about. 222. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Loads of love, guys. I will speak to you either tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please subscribe if you haven't already. I've got this mission to get to 10,000 subscribers. I would love it if you could help me if you haven't subscribed already. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day and I will speak to you really soon. Bye, guys.